Okay. Hi, Connie. Sorry, I'm inviting people. How you doing today? There we go. Alrighty. Alright, you guys. So, today I'm going to be putting on my makeup like I always do. But I wanted to talk to you guys about airbrushing versus traditional makeup. So, I was talking to a lady, one of my customers the other day. And she was kind of concerned about how the makeup's applied. She does have more mature skin. You know, face it, when you get older, you tend to get wrinkles, fine lines around your eyes and around your lips, your forehead, your T-zone. So you usually get, face it, you're getting older, your face tends to do things. So one of the things that I can say is with anybody, regardless of whether you're 18, 25, 40, 50, or 60, you always want to start out with a good skincare regimen. That right there will tremendously help. Even if you don't wear makeup, you always want to make sure that you're taking care of your skin. I'm going to put on lotion before I start my makeup. But you do want to take care of your skin. And it's important. So it will help you in keeping your fine lines reduced and wrinkles reduced. So again, like I said, if you're 18, 24, 30, whatever, take care of your skin. Stay out of the sun. If you're going to be out in the sun, make sure you wear your sunscreen. Very important. Unfortunately, I didn't do that. I didn't start taking care of my skin till I was a lot older. So, very important, just take care of your skin. So with airbrushing versus traditional foundation, airbrushing is designed not to sit inside the fine lines and your wrinkles. So like when you're putting on your regular foundation and you're putting it on with the brush, your hand, or even with a beauty blender, you're putting it inside those deep lines or your lines, creating them to get bigger. So with traditional makeup, you're not helping. With airbrushing, it doesn't sit inside any of your fine lines or your wrinkles. And that's the same with the primer too. So when you're putting primer on your face, it's not designed to sit inside your fine lines and your wrinkles. So it's a layer that goes over. So that's one of the things that I love about airbrushing. What I use is I use the Luminous Silk. And the Luminous Silk is the best for ladies that are older, more mature skin. So it's got anti-aging projects in it. It also has moisturizers in it. And it also has a built-in primer. So, sorry you guys, I'm going through a hot flash. So, another perk of getting older. So, again, like I said, you guys, airbrushing is a lot different. It's not the same thing as traditional foundation. So, when you get your system or you're thinking about getting a system, try to keep that in mind. It's not the same thing. So with airbrushing, you build up on layers. You don't just, it's not like traditional foundation where you just put it on and you have a whole glob and you have to blend it all out. With airbrushing, you lightly put it on and build it up. So two different techniques. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my primer. And I do it lightly. So when you're done putting on your primer and your foundation, your face should be dry and ready for if you're going to put on bronzer or traditional bronzer or traditional blush. Your face should already be dry and ready to go. If it's not, then you are putting it on, you're pulling back on your trigger too far. So when you pull back on your trigger, you can see it. If you only go back just a slight bit, you slowly build up. Okay, so I used all mine by demonstrating. So I'm going to go on with my foundation. And I'll put in about 6 drops. You don't really need 6 drops, but I'm going to put in 6 drops anyways. And I'm going to put a lid over the top of it. Hi guys, say hello when you guys are popping on. Alright, so again, with traditional foundation, you just blop it on and you put it all in. With airbrushing, it's a lot different. My hands are moisturized. And you're just going to slowly layer it. You're going to hold it about 4 to 6 inches away from your face. You're going to slightly hold back on the trigger. And you're just going to work around in circles to get the coverage. And you continue doing that till you get the desired coverage that you would like. And again, it does not sit in your fine lines or your wrinkles. So anything that I have right here is not going to sit in there. It's not going to cause them to get deeper or anything. So you just lightly put it on. Hi, Marie. So as you're doing this, all it feels like is cool air touching your face. Now, if you press too far, and I'm just going to demonstrate this, if you press too far, you're going to see that. That means you're pulling back way too far. Okay, you can just tap it in. You can use a beauty blender or whatever. Just tap it in. The foundation is very forgiving. So again, lightly cover your face. I like a light coverage. I'm not a big full coverage person. A lot of people do like full coverage. This foundation you can do light, medium to a full coverage. But as you can see, 6 drops goes a long way. If you guys have any questions, you guys are feel free to ask. So using airbrush, it does take some time getting used to it and how it works best on your skin. But can you guys see the coverage? If you guys can see the coverage, can you guys give me some hearts? Let me know. I am definitely not an artist. I am just a beauty advisor for Luminez. And I'm trying to show you guys the benefits of airbrushing for mature skin and younger skin. But see how that covers? It does not sit in your fine lines, does not sit in your wrinkles. And your face should be dry. When you're done. We do have a eraser. So eraser, what that does is you can use that. It will eliminate any imperfections on your face that you want to cover, which I can show you here real quick if I can find my eraser. Well, I even have X out, so I can use X out too. I got to use the foundation at first. You can use X out underneath or over. Okay. And see, there's still a lot of product in my airbrush. So I am going to go in with X out, and this is light. And your machine does time out after 15 minutes. But yeah. If you have red face, you could just go over your cheeks and stuff like that. I always have a red face because I was just born with naturally rosy cheeks. Kind of highlights it just a little bit. Then I'm just going to lightly go back over it with my foundation. What's good about airbrushing also is if you make a mistake, just go back over it and fix it. Airbrush is very, very forgiving. You don't have to start over. Alright, so very, very simple, guys. Airbrushing is very simple. And it does not sit in your fine lines or your wrinkles. So I am going to go in and I am going to do my brows. You can also airbrush your brows. See if I can find my brow stencils. So we do have brow stencils. You can select the shape that you would like. And mine are right here. So, porcelain is perfect for balancing. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so I don't know. Do I want to use two? Those were really big for me last time I used them. So let's see. I think I liked 3. I think 3 was more my shape. So you can airbrush instead of, use regular foundation and just set it over your eyes and airbrush it on. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. I'm going to brush these bad boys up. I love porcelain primer. The reason why I like that is because it gives that fading effect. So it kind of diminishes your imperfections on your face. That's what I love about the porcelain primer. It's kind of like the Velvet Veil, just not as intense as the Velvet Veil is. And I don't have any Velvet Veil on my face today. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix my products up for my brows. So we do have brow and root. We have colors for blonde. We have colors for brunette, red hair, and brown, auburn. But what I like about our products is the brown is too light for me, so I will add a little bit of black to get the color that I desire for my eyebrows. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a few drops of the brown and I'm going to use a few drops of black to get the color that I want. Come on. I'm glad it doesn't come out bad. Okay. And I'll turn my machine on, and how you mix it up is you just slightly pull back on your handle here, and that will mix it for you. And I don't like to touch it, so let me just, otherwise I'll wear it. It just bubbles up. So I'm going to stir it again, put the cap on, and I'm going to test it on my hand. Make sure it's the desired color that I want, and that's the color that it's going to be for my brows. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to set this where I would like my brow to start and where I would like it to finish. And I'm going to spray. Oops. And it's on. So quick, simple brow. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe it off and I'm going to do the other side. I love this because it's so much easier. I spend a lot of time on my brows. It takes me a long time to do brows. This is a lot simpler. So I'm just going to place it right where I want it, right where I want it to end. And spray. Make sure I get everywhere. And they're on. Simple. Easy peasy. And then let's see if I can get a brush. I was kind of scared at first when I first started doing these, but I was like, wow. So very easy to do your brows, and they look pretty natural. So let me put the lids back on these. Yes, fast and easy. Yes, I love it. All right, so I'm going to go on with our Lion King palette to contour. And I'm going to go in with Pumbaa, which is this color right here. And again, you guys, if you are putting on your makeup and you're using traditional makeup, even still, if you get it too dark, you can always go back over with the airbrush and you can soften it up. You don't have to start all over. You don't have to wipe it off. Just take your airbrush and go slightly over it. And it'll just blend it out nicely for you. That's what I love about this. You don't have to start over. Let's go on with some blush. And we do have bronzer that you can use and airbrush your bronzer on. We also have blush too. If you'd like to use the airbrush, you can do your whole entire look with airbrush. I'm just choosing not to do that today. Looking for my blush, which I'm not finding. Okay. So let's find that. I like blush. So anyways, let's go on. Let's do our eyes. And yesterday, I think I don't remember what colors I did yesterday. I think I just did a natural look yesterday. So today, I think I'm going to use our Click and Plays. And I'm going to use these colors today. So I'm going to use these colors. So again, another natural look today. All right, I'm going to go all over right now with Desert, which is going to be this lighter color right here. Just as my overall. Hi, Janet. How are you? Hi, Myra. Sorry if I'm missing comments, you guys. I was just talking about the airbrush, and I was talking about, so I had a customer that was talking about the airbrushing, and she has aging skin, so she has the fine lines and she has the wrinkles, and I was trying to explain how the airbrush doesn't sit inside the fine lines or the wrinkles, not like traditional makeup, because you're not pushing it into your skin. It's just layering. So all right, now I'm going to go in with Peachy, which is going to be that color right there. And just kind of come above. Again, too, ladies, if you are getting older and you are experiencing hooded eyes, what I've learned is if you open your eyes naturally to come above your crease, not in your crease, that way you can see the color of your shadows. And when you apply your shadows too, wherever you set your brush where your color is going to be, that's where most of your pigment is going to go. And then you just kind of want to come up and blend it out. But most of your color is going to stay right here. So if you want all this color up above here, you would put it above there. But you'll see how most of my color stays right here, because that's where I want it to be. What are hooded eyes? Please don't laugh. Okay, so hooded eyes, so if you look at my eyes, you cannot see my lids. Okay, see how all this covers? That is a hooded eye. I have really hooded eyes. So when I do my color, I want my color to come up here. Okay, a lot of ladies, as they get older, their eyes tend to this starts to come down. Starts to droop, just like everything else. The older you get, everything starts to droop. So, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. But if I was to put shadow here only, you would never ever see my eyeshadow, ever. Because when I open my eyes, you don't see my lid. But you see how this kind of comes up? So anything under here is not going to be seen. So yes, I have hooded eyes. So anything, like I said, anything under here, you're not going to see. Unless I close my eyes all the time and stuff. And I'm not going to do that. So when you're applying your makeup, you want to apply it with your eyes open, naturally, and pull that color up. That will be where your crease is. And same thing on the other side. Yep, gravity is not our friend. You are absolutely correct, Janet. Absolutely. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with Cave, which is going to be this color right here. It's kind of like a, I don't know, mauvey brown. It's really pretty. And I am going to go in with this brush. And I'm just going to focus right here. The color. And our colors are pigmented, guys, so then I'm going to go back in with this one here, and I'm going to blend it out a bit. The way the colors are not too harsh. And then I'm going to take the, let's see if I can, I'm going to use this brush right here, and I'm going to go back underneath my eye with the darker color. I'm not really sure if I want to use the glittery one today. Okay. Best pigmentation. Yeah, it does have really good pigments in it. All right, I guess I will use that color. Why not? Why not? All right, so I'm going to use this little brush right here, and I'm just going to put this on my lid. But again, like I said, I have hooded eyes, so of course I got to come up above so you can actually see the color. And a trick that you can do if you're putting glitter on your eyes and you have hooded eyes, just open your eyes naturally wherever it lands. That's your line. So put it on, open your eyes, you'll see where it goes, and that's going to be your line. Okay, I'm going to darken this up just a bit. Bring that other color in. Hi, Pebbles. Then again, go back in. I'm going to go back in with Peachy, and I'm just going to go back over and kind of blend it. Then we'll go with Halo and just kind of highlight just a little bit. In between the colors. And to make your eyes pop just a little bit more, you can always go back in with Halo. And you can just pop it right here in the corner of your eye. And that'll open your eye up just a bit. Hi guys. Say hello when you guys are popping on. Even if you pop on, pop off, that's fine. All right. Simple, quick, easy look right there. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to go on with some black eyeliner. And actually, I'm going to use a mirror for that because it's a little hard to do it that way. So if you guys have any questions on airbrushing or hooded eyes, skincare, any of that, please feel free to message me. Or if you'd like to try out the airbrush, let me know. I made a mistake. Okay, so I'll fix that, but all right, I am going to go on and I'm going to use Final Seal. And what Final Seal does is it makes your makeup waterproof throughout the day. It will stay on all day and all night. So let's put on some final seal. And basic here, I guess we should clean this out. I still have my brow stuff in there. I don't want to put brown root all over my face. Oh, that would not be good. Does anybody got any questions on airbrushing that they'd like to ask? Hi, Angela. I use this little thing here and just kind of clean that out. I had brown root in here, so I'm trying to clean out my airbrush. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do the final fill. And wow, that came out quick. All right. Put on some mascara and some lipstick and we are done. That's not mascara. Do the lines inside your eyes and under the top lash with hooded eyes up wet. Yes, but with our eyeliner, it's waterproof. It does not go anywhere. So when I open my eyes with like traditional, like what do you call it? Like the pencil eyeliners. If I was to put that on my eye and open my eyeliner would go right here. Unfortunately. Because again, I have hooded eyes. So using ours is waterproof. It's not going anywhere and it doesn't come off till you take it off. And that's what I love about ours is that I can actually use it and it does not get on my eyeshadow. So yeah. You use our eyeliner, right, Connie? If you don't, try it because it's a lifesaver for hooded eyes. Most definitely. I love it. See, you don't see any eyeliner up there at all. And I need to look down. And that's another thing I found out about with mascara. When you are putting on mascara, it's easier to look down into a mirror to put it on, so that doesn't go up on your eyeshadow too. Because if I was to look up and do it, I would get it all over my eyeshadow. Again, hooded eyes. Love it. You like the ones shaped like the lipstick? This one? Or the eyeliners? The eyeliners? Yeah, always look down in your mirror, because I have hooded eyes, so if I try to do it this way, I'm going to get it all up in here, and then I mess up my makeup. When you smile real big, your eyes disappear. So do mine, see? You don't see nothing. Unfortunately. A lot of tips and tricks I learned along the way. All right. Let's do lipstick. What color should we do? That's going to go with this. Any suggestions? Should we just do a nude? We could just do a nude. Let's just do a nude. I'm going to use Tame because I love Tame. I think Tame's really pretty. It's very nude. You like Chiller? I love Chiller too. But I think Tame is probably my favorite nude lipstick. Or lip stain, or whatever you want to call it. Pretty. Alright, you guys, that is all I got. Hopefully you guys got something out of the video. If you guys did, please share it. And thank you guys so much for watching.